All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So as you can see, it says right here, new study finds alarming levels of microplastics in human brains, with the average sample containing about 7 grams. Now, this is the scary part of it, is that a new study finds alarming levels of microplastics in human brains, with the average sample containing about 7 grams. So the average person is walking around, the average person in America, specifically Babylon, right, is walking around with an average sample of 7 grams of microplastic. That is awful. And we need to get out of this kingdom. About Babal. Because, honestly, with the short time that he was given a rule, we already have things like this that we really can't do nothing about. How do you get rid of microplastic, right? I'm pretty sure there's a way to get rid of it. But you gotta darn their tiptoe in e-society not to do it. Here it says, new study finds entire spoonful of microplastics in people's brains. It's terrible. As it says, in Hosea chapter 9 verse 3, they shall not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria, right? So we're eating a whole bunch of unclean things, right? Yes, there is pork that's being eaten, which we are not supposed to eat, right? But you also have it to where even the things that are not unclean still contain harmful things like microplastics or dangerous chemicals, like I think it's called arson or whatever it's called. Basically, things is used for rocket fuel. Right? It says in Matthew chapter 24, verse 22, those days had not been cut short. Slakia. It says in Matthew chapter 24, verse 22, if those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. But for the sake of the elect, those days will be shortened. Right? So the thing is, we can see why Yahweh has cut these days short. Because if we keep living under Eve's rulership, eventually we would all be extinct. Right? So, this was just a quick message. Those microplastics, there's not much you could do. The only thing we could do is just pray to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Avoid what you can, and what you can't avoid, don't worry about. You can avoid eating pork, you could avoid eating bacon, right? You could avoid eating unclean seafood, right? You could avoid eating you could avoid eating oyster, right? But you can't really avoid having microplastics in your body, right? Or there may be some things that have pork in it, but it doesn't say it on the label, right? So if you can, just do your best to keep dietary law, don't eat pork, rehearse the righteous actions, and for anything that you can't control, just pray to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, because this kingdom of evil truly is wicked. So this lesson is very edifying to the elect and hopeful elect. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and thank you to the elders, apostles, and brethren for helping teach me this truth, and Shalom.